Ready for this. This is our storm right now. It's still in the Pacific. It's moving into Oregon here in the next few hours. It's amazing that in 24 hours, this is going to be crossing the Rockies, entering the plains, heading towards us. So right now, the clouds have kind of moved back in. Our temperatures hovering here in the low 30s, 32 up in Clay County. It's 33 in Olathe and Lawrence, Harrisonville at 36. These are the warmest temps we'll see for at least the next week. We are forecasting 32, 31 our official high. So that's another verified forecast from FOX4, certified most accurate according to Weather Rate for the last 4 years running. So here are the top 3 things that I want you to know about this winter storm. And the first one is the timing, okay? 4 p.m. Saturday is the earliest the wintry mix of sleet and freezing drizzle could begin. It's more likely after dinner time, but 4 p.m. Saturday to 8 p.m. Sunday, that's when snow will finally taper off as ice and sleet turn to heavy snow. On Sunday, we are expecting near blizzard conditions. And talking with the National Weather Service, there's a chance some of our area may need a blizzard warning at some point. We're going to watch that criteria. Wind gusts over 35 miles per hour, blowing snow, low visibility. That's dangerous to be outside in on Sunday afternoon. South of I-70, ice is a significant threat and could lead to power outages, pretty widespread, further south of the Kansas City metro. So this is what the timing is going to look like. And this starts 3 p.m. Saturday, taking us through 3 a.m. on Monday. OK, so this is the winter storm warning. The first half of the storm is sleet and freezing rain. Saturday dinner time through, say, Sunday breakfast. OK, so 12 hours of sleet and freezing rain. So when you wake up on Sunday morning, there may not be much snow outside, but we are not done yet because the snow is going to fall for over 12 hours. Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon into Sunday night, and that's the near blizzard conditions with high winds beginning overnight as well. So let's walk hour by hour here through microcast. There's noon Saturday. That's when you should be doing your final errands, maybe grabbing a few more things before you try to hunker down on Saturday night. There's 5 o'clock. Again, not widespread wintry mix, but a little bit of sleet and freezing rain starting to move through. It becomes more widespread later Saturday night. There's 10 o'clock, and that's where we start to get this glaze of ice, some of these piles of sleet that turn into a sheet of ice on the roadways. And through 6 a.m., the ice will be falling. Sunday morning between 6 and 8 a.m. we transition from sleet and ice to snow. And once we transition to snow, it is going to be pouring snow, thunder snow, strong winds, near blizzard conditions. I mean, we're in the heavy snow, temperatures in the teens, wind chills in the single digits. The heavy snow still falling at dinner time Sunday, and it doesn't wrap up until after dinner time Sunday night with clear and much, much colder air next week. So here's what it's going to look like maybe out your window. So I've got the Northland, okay, Platte and Clay counties. This is the snow accumulation over time this weekend. And then I've got Johnson County, Wyandotte, and Jackson County, the south side of the metro. So again, 6 p.m. Saturday to 6 a.m. Sunday, 1 to 2 inches fall. So you wake up Sunday morning, aha, they're wrong. Nope. That happens pretty quickly through the day on Sunday. By lunchtime, we had a couple inches. We had even more inches by dinner time. And so in the south end of the metro, we're up to 6 inches. The Northland, we're up to 10 or more. So here's our latest forecast for the Kansas City metro, 6 to 12 now here, essentially from the south end of the 435 loop northwards. If you live south of the 435 loop, Olathe, Raymore, Harrisonville, 3 to 6 inches, with this zone up towards 36 Highway, Chillicothe to St. Joe, and a 10 to 15 jackpot zone where we could get over a foot in a few spots. So again, dinner time Saturday I think is okay, but as we get later and later Saturday night, the roads go downhill. Sunday is just going to be a mess and possibly downright dangerous. Here's the ice threat. Really south of the metro is where I expect major power outage potential from, say, Mound City, Garnett on the Kansas side to Butler, Clinton, Warsaw. We're talking over a third of freezing rain on the power lines. That's not ideal. We could get a glaze of that on the elevated surfaces here in the metro. The south side of the metro, Cass, Miami, Johnson County, kind of in this spotty power outage zone with some hazardous roads. I do want to remind you, our confidence is still very high on impactful travel and dangerous travel. It's very high on the wind speeds and blizzard potential, and we're now pretty confident in the precip timing. Our snow and ice totals could still shift. We're about 24 hours away, but it has trended higher in confidence since this time yesterday. Again, a reminder behind all of this, there's your coldest morning, Tuesday morning down to -6 here in Kansas City. So a big winter storm, again, remember the basics, the timing starting 4 p.m. Saturday and the snow ends at 8 p.m. Sunday.
Wow.
So it's more than 24 hours. And it's going to be interesting to see, 6 to 12 is now our forecast. And when you wake up Sunday morning, there may only be an inch on the ground. It's going to be pouring snow by midday Sunday and Sunday afternoon. We're talking 2 inches an hour maybe.
Can't stress enough to stay home Sunday if you absolutely can.
Yeah, and I don't want people to say get out of the house Sunday morning because, oh, there's only an inch, we'll drive around. Well, then an hour later there's 4 and it's blowing snow. That gets dangerous pretty quickly.
Yeah. All right, Jacob, thank you for that.
Yep.